Hey YouTube too. So today I'm going to do a video about how to get whatever you want and a great way that you can study that. The book that I'm talking about is Persuasion IQ. I'll leave a link in the description for this book, but it's not really about how you need to buy this book. All you need to do is just get on Audible, and that will be the link in the description. And so I started reading this book, just like actually reading the book, and I got to the 30th page and I decided that this was a really good book, and I'm going to explain why. But by using Audible, the link below that I talked about, you can listen to this book pretty quick without even having to read it, but it's a great listen and it teaches you a lot of things. And if you think about what persuasion is, you don't even have to have a college degree. You don't even have to have your GED or graduate from high school. But what gets you whatever you want throughout your life? It all comes down to persuasion. And so let me elaborate on that. Let's talk about, if you want to be run for office, how do you persuade the people to vote for you? If you want to be the president, how do you persuade those people to think that you are the right man for the job to run the entire country? If you are going to, I'm sorry, if you're going to an interview with your employers, or potential employers, when you go to that interview, you have to persuade them that you are the right man for the job. Pretty much everything that you go through in life, one of the most powerful things that you can possess as a power is persuasion. If you're trying to get if you're trying to meet a girl and, you know, make something serious out of it, persuasion. Think of one thing that doesn't require persuasion in life and think about the most powerful people in the world that have to have this. They have to have persuasion. So this is pretty much my favorite book right now, as you can tell. And just by listening on Audible, I mean, like, so I read 30 pages through this, and I was like, I want to get way, way ahead of this, and I just want to, like, listen to this within 2 days and get through the whole book. I used Audible. I used the link below, and that's why I like Audible so much, because you get a free book every month. Of course, there is, I mean, so they have their trial period where, the first month is free, so you can easily just download your first book for free. And then you have another book every month after that you can go through. And it's very easy to listen to a book as opposed to reading it. You can do it while you're driving, while you're on an airplane, a train, uh, while you're just going to sleep and you just have headphones in. It's easy. You can do it on your cell phone, whatever. So I really recommend this book for anyone that's trying to accomplish some goals, especially if you're in sales or marketing. This book is gonna make you money. I have a few friends that do solar panel sales and marketing, and some of that involves going door to door. Some of it's cold calls. Some of it is them setting up meetings with people where they're just pretty much telling you, we want you to try our product, blah, blah, blah. And, no one likes, I mean, let's face it, if you're on the other end of sales and you're the one receiving all the information, it can get pretty boring pretty quick and you just want to get out of there as soon as possible. But if that person can convince you and make you excited about your decision, that's the whole difference right there. So I'm gonna use the solar panel company sales marketing team as an example. No one wants to pay for that, but this is how you convince them that if you don't pay for it or if you don't get it, you're missing out on something. And that's what this whole book is about. I know a lot of us in this day and age, we don't have the time to read and, sit on a couch for 2 hours or a chair for 2 hours and just like try and get through this book as fast as possible. It's only about 250 pages, but if you were to listen to it when you're going to bed or whatever, it's a lot easier. And then you'll still embrace the same concepts that it's trying to tell you, how these people, the most powerful people in the world, are able to persuade people to trust them, to believe in them, to understand that their decisions are something that they can confide in. Those are the things that are all in this book, and you don't even have to buy the book. All you have to do is just get an Audible account and just listen to it. And I've had an Audible account for 6 months now. I've gone through 12 books, and that's because it's so much faster through Audible um, to actually go through your go through the content that you're trying to go through, and you're not constantly staring at papers or your Amazon Kindle to look at these things, even though you can do it with the Kindle also if you have the Audible account. But anyway, the most powerful thing that you can ever have, even if you don't have a college degree, it's persuasion. If you can persuade people to make certain decisions, I mean, think about stockbrokers. You think people just know how to get people to buy their stocks, or buy this stock, buy that stock, dump that stock, get this stock? That is not based on people just making a random decision or whatever. One, they do their research, but two, they're persuasive and they get you to do it. And thank God, with the stock market, hopefully your stockbroker is making informed decisions. And that is all about trust. And trust is directly linked with persuasion. So check out this book. If you don't want to read it, obviously do the Audible thing like I just told you to. And I think you guys will really enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please share, subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you feel like it. And I appreciate you watching. Take care.